So year after year, we kind of do the same things when it comes to vision boarding. How many times you created something that looked like this? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you have never seen this face before, I mean, look at what you have been missing out on. I'm 𝐋𝐞𝐭'𝐬, and welcome to my wonderful world where I make videos that educate, inspire, or entertain you. And y'all, we have officially made it to 2020. 2020. And by the grace of God, your girl has made it. And if you're watching this video, that means you made it too. So welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created my 2020 vision board, but it is definitely a step above your regular ordinary vision board. I actually wanted to be a little bit more creative because so often we make these vision boards out of magazine cutouts and they're not really creative enough, at least not for me, and they don't really speak to the core of who we are. So if you're anything like me in the past, you've made something that looks like this. And I will go through the process of cutting those things out, and you know, you put it on your wall, but then after a while it just kind of looks a little tacky and not really pleasant on the eye to look at. I wanted something that really spoke to me, something that I could really create and pour my energy into, and I wanted it to be like a visual representation of not only what I want but also who I am. Creating the traditional vision board of taking a white poster board or whatever color poster board and some magazine cutouts and just kind of finding words and pictures that inspire you is okay, but it's not really what works for me. I wanted to create something that not only envisioned what it is that I want for the future, but also was a representation of who I am, something that really speaks to me. I also wanted something that was customizable, something that completely went with my decor, something that I would walk past and actually want to look at, and most importantly, I wanted something that allowed me the flexibility to add and take away throughout the year. Because let's be real, you write the vision, you make it plain, but sometimes the vision does change. So if it's June and now I have a new thing that I would like to accomplish by the end of the year, or something I just want on my vision board for the year of 2020, I want the flexibility to be able to go in and add that thing. So those were the top things I was looking for when I set out to create a really unique vision board that spoke to me. So if you are interested in seeing how I put my creativity to work and ditched this for this, let's get started. So I began by doing a Google search of keywords of things that I want to accomplish. So one of my biggest goals is speaking engagements. I want to do more of them. So I literally just typed in speaking engagements into Google. I clicked images and I scrolled through and I looked at the first image that caught my eye. And I really like this one because the POV is of the speaker. So as you can see, it's a microphone and then it's the audience kind of blurred in the distance, which means as I'm standing looking at my vision board, I'm actually standing in front of the audience speaking at the microphone. So that image really spoke to me because it's really visualizing what it is that I want to attract and accomplish. Another goal of mine is to speak on a panel or moderate a panel. Of all the speaking engagements and hosting engagements I've had over my career, you guys, your girl has never moderated or sat on a panel. And so it's really something I want to do because I want to be a part of conversations that help expand our consciousness. I think I have a unique voice and bring a unique perspective. And it's just something that I want to start tackling and being a part of, to grow myself professionally and to network and be a part of like women empowerment field experiences. So when I found this image, I literally typed in Black women panel. I scrolled until I found an image that I liked, and this one was perfect because the panel discussion is actually happening at Essence, which is like the Black girl mecca, and so this was the perfect image. And then I get real intentional and I go into PicMonkey, which is my favorite online photo editor tool, and I actually take a photo of myself and pop it on top of one of the ladies' bodies. The next thing that I really want to do is to grow and scale my business. 𝐋𝐞𝐭'𝐬 Creative is my business where I provide digital branding, online, social media, and video production services for small businesses and brands to enhance their digital footprint and grow their businesses online. So I typed in Black girl at the computer because, you know, everybody got to be Black because I'm Black. So when you talk about really envisioning yourself in these positions, it needs to be as close to reality as possible. So I chose this regular stock photo image of her sitting at the computer. And then I went back into PicMonkey and I actually took my logo, I put it on the computer screen, I typed the word client list, and then I Googled like a random Excel sheet image and also pasted that onto the computer because I want my client list to grow. I want to scale my business. I want an opportunity to work with more people. And so I just pasted it on the computer screen so that it's something that I can look at to work towards. And currently, as we speak, I have 991 subscribers, I believe, maybe 994 by now. But one of the things that I really want to do is to, of course, grow my YouTube channel. And so a goal of mine is to get out of my comfort zone, get out of my own way, and of course, grow my channel. So I think a healthy goal is 10K. And you guys can actually help me reach that goal. So this will be a great moment to stop, take a moment, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. So yeah, I actually went into PicMonkey, took a screenshot of my current YouTube count, took a screenshot of 10K subscribers, and just popped it right on top. Boom. And then the next step is to, of course, print them out and cut them out. And so this is what they all look like printed out. I did not print on cardstock, but I also didn't print on regular paper. So whatever is in the middle of cardstock and regular paper, I printed on that because I wanted to have a little bit of weight to it. You know, I didn't want it to be like just flimsy printer computer paper. And this is what the finished photos look like once they are all cut out. So it was really important to me to pick a creative canvas. What was I actually going to post the items that I printed out on? So I purchased this rose gold wire photo board from Amazon. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, perfect. I could easily take some clips and clip the images there, and I can easily move it around, change things, take things off, add new things throughout the year. So I took these gold binder clips because they match the board, and you got a bunch in a pack for like $2.50 on Amazon. So I ordered these, and now we're just gonna start pinning and placing things on the board how I want them to go. At the center of the board is a photo of me. I think that's just a really powerful photo. Like, I look like a boss. And one of my goals is to definitely own that mentality and step into the inner boss that is in me. And so leading with a very strong image was something that was important to me. Like, I look like I own the world or the building that I'm sitting on top of. So I really, really love this photo. So I would recommend choosing a strong photo of yourself for your vision board. And this is how it is coming along. And voila, this is the finished product. So I actually want to take you guys through the board and take you through my 2020 goals and things that I want to work towards. Now, this part gets really personal for me. Evolve is my word of the year, and so that's why I wrote it there. And I Googled an image of Post-it notes, and I actually went into PicMonkey and wrote these words on, well, typed these words on the Post-it notes myself. So my goal is to evolve in 2020, and then these are 9 different ways I plan to do so. So I went in and wrote consistency, energy, service, focus, pray, faith, gratitude, peace, and discipline. And then there is the YouTube subscriber count image. This photo is just one of me hosting an event during Fashion Week about 3 years ago now, 2.5 years ago. And this was just a really proud moment in my career for me. I hosted an event during New York Fashion Week. I was paid for it. So it was kind of one of those moments where I was really like living in the life, in the vision that I had planned for myself when moving to New York. So I put this up here because I want to do more work like that. And I also want to remind myself that it can be done because it has been done, and to work towards doing more of it. And so then this one is simple, financial freedom. I also wrote the words, I want to live life on my own terms. So just a couple quotes as well of things that I want to accomplish. Hosting a live event again, that kind of ties into speaking engagements, but I also want to host more events. This image of debt is the guy is pushing it off the ledge because my student loan debt is incredible and it's something that I really want to work on. So this is an image that I love because it really embodies who I am. I took this photo myself, and that is a part of my business with 𝐿𝐶𝐭'𝐬, creating online social media content, photo and video content, but also showing people how they too can do it themselves or doing it for them, helping them create the content. And so I just really love the energy of this photo. And this is one of my favorite quotes, which simply says, what you seek is seeking you. And then I have create dope content, educate, inspire, entertain. There's a picture of a woman on an airplane because I definitely want to travel more. And then this one is also super personal. This is a photo of New York that I created in PicMonkey. And then I went in and actually wrote these words on the image myself. So it says live, work, survive, thrive. And if you look closely, you'll see that survive is crossed out and the word thrive is in caps. And that's because this is my 7th year in New York City. And I feel like I've just been living here, working here, and surviving. And I haven't really been thriving. And there's a major difference between the two. So that's why I purposely crossed out survive, wrote thrive in all caps, and then even added the arrow pointing at the word thrive over the skyline of New York City. So guys, that is how I created my 2020 vision board. I have to say, I'm obsessed. Like, it really was my vision come to reality in terms of creating a board that really spoke to me, something that matched my personality, something that was aesthetically pleasing. Like, I'm obsessed. I really love it. This is how it looks hanging in place in my bedroom. This is the wall and the spot that it will actually live on. And I love the fact that it's something that I will enjoy looking at. Visualization is everything. So seeing something that you're actually enjoying looking at is a big part of it for me. So I'm super excited to just really get started on visualizing and working towards making the things on my vision board come true. Now let me show you guys another thing. I snapped a photo of it to share on social, and then afterwards I enjoyed looking at it so much, even in its digital version, I saved it as my phone screensaver. So this is my lock screen. Really? You saw me trying to show the people. Okay, so this is my lock screen. And now I have a piece of it with me everywhere I go, and I have my cell phone. So being able to look down at it throughout the day, reference it for different things is also super cool to me. And I recommend doing this if you have created a vision board, when you create a vision board, because I know after this video you're gonna go make yours. I want you to take a picture of it and save it as your lock screen. I just think that's a way of carrying it with you and always having it to look at and keep you encouraged and inspired. One of the things that I thought was really, really cool and a little bit creepy, but I believe in energy in the universe, and that is when I sat down to write out my goals and I went to look through my images, I didn't think of like a specific number that I wanted or anything like that. Like, I wasn't calculated in that way. But when I went to print them out, it actually turned out to be 20 exact individual images that I printed out. And this is 2020. Now, I don't know if there's any significance there, but I thought it was worth a mention because I thought it was pretty like the universe is calling, you know, speak to me, listen. But I just thought that was really cool how what I sat down to accomplish in terms of my goals actually ended up being 20 things for the year of 2020. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, y'all, that concludes this video. If you like what you heard, if you seen what you saw, don't really know what that means, but if you like what you heard, if you loved what you saw, go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up, okay? I want you to like this video. Drop down in the comments, have you made your vision board yet? I want to know, what are some of the things you really want to work on this year? What are some of the goals you want to accomplish? Let's keep the conversation going, and I want to see your vision boards. So share them with me once you make them, and definitely on your way out, I need you to subscribe. Because I mean, if you sat through this whole thing, girl, it gotta be something you like. So just go ahead and subscribe. I mean, why not? It's 2020. You know, get some newness in your life. If you don't know me, just subscribe. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one, in the next one. I don't really know which one really makes sense, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.